Good morning. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Tuesday, the 9th of April, 2019, and the time 9:10 a.m. Central Daylight Time. A down day in stock markets, a lot more volatile than it was yesterday, I'll tell you that. Yesterday was one of those days where you were falling asleep at the desk. There was just no movement. Today, at least, you're getting the movement. Metals trying a rally as the dollar continues to work lower at the expense of some of the currencies going higher. I don't think you can count the British pound in anything. As you know, Miss May this morning met with Chancellor Merkel in Germany. Now she's on her way to Paris. She might be there already, talking to President Macron to see what his take is on the Brexit. And then tomorrow she's in front of the EU in Brussels pleading her case. But I don't see how she gets away with an extension without having a European Union vote. From what I heard last night, she's already told people, submit names. This is pretty wild how fast this is all happening. On the energy sector, a little bit lower in the energies, but they've had so many days up, you can't read more into it than it's a bit of a correction. In the crude, we got up as high as 72.5, just backed off into the 68 level. But again, the market not doing an awful lot. Wheat down a little bit, corn down a little bit. We're going to get some corn numbers today, this afternoon, or maybe mid-morning, I forgot which time. And we'll see if the market can carry anywhere with that. A little bit more of a rally in the bonds and the notes. Again, the volatility picking up. Now, today, the NFIB Small Business Index came out at 101.8 versus 101.7 in the previous month, so holding on. Retail sales were up 1/10 for the first 5 weeks of March, up 4.7% the first 5 weeks of March versus a year ago time, and retail sales were up 4.8% in the weekend in April 6th versus a year ago week. So still a consumer out there of strength. The retail economist, Goldman Sachs, chain store sales were up 3.5% in the April 6th week and 1.6% on the year. That's not bad. This is bad news. The IMF is cutting the economic outlook growth for 2019 to 3.3 from its January estimate of 3.5% and back in October 3.7, so they're down 0.4. Growth forecasts, as you can see, are dropping for Germany, Italy, Mexico, of course the UK. In the UK, they're talking a big drop, 3.5% basically on their total GDP. And the reason, of course, Brexit if that goes bad. The Trump administration, more warfare. So now they have ordered our staffs to look to put in $11 billion of tariffs on imports from Europe, all because of Airbus. And Airbus is looking, not via Airbus, but the European Union is talking retaliatory measures against the U.S. So everything picks up. I find it interesting, too, that I was reading the stories this morning on the way to work as the European Union is having problems with China. China's not living up to the things they said. They are tired of having to transfer their intellectual property. It is a parallel to what's going on in America. So my viewpoint of it is whatever happens with the U.S. trade deal is probably going to happen with the EU side of it as well. So while the markets are negative on that, my guess is, and just a guess, what's good for America will be good for Europe down the road in dealing with China. I wrote my stock report. Well, actually, I recorded my stock report. I'm doing these a bit different. I'm doing video reports, and believe me, they will pick up with even more information because in doing them in a video format, I like it better than reading it. I can talk over the chart, point out what I'm seeing on the chart action for you, and take it from there. The one I did right now is the Dow. And I think the Dow is an important one because we know we're in a bit of a corrective mode. Does it come out of it? Boeing has pulled the market down. What does that mean for the marketplace? Where are we in terms of these seasonals that normally kick in right around tax time? So if you'd like to see the report, you don't even have to call us. Just go to our website, www.iraepstein.com. Under Research, the drop-down menu will contain it. Click it. Enjoy watching it. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a good day.